Good morning, class. Good morning, miss. Today I will be presenting on nouns and noun phrases, right? I've took information from various sources all across the internet so we could expand our knowledge on nouns, right? So now, nouns. What are nouns? Nouns, according to EnglishClub.com, are words that identify a person, place, animal, or thing. For example, a person could be a man, woman, a teacher, John Linsford, every my friends. Those are nouns, right? So now we have nouns that are places like home, the University of Belize, the immigration office. Those are nouns that are places. So nouns that are things: my headphones, my phone, my laptop, my charger. Those are nouns that are things, right? So now how to identify a noun? If you see a word that ends in these types of endings, you could safely say that there are nouns. Like for example, the meant in appointment. The meant makes that specific word a noun. So hood in childhood, the hood makes that a noun. So that's one way we could identify if a word is a noun or not. Number two, the position in which that word is in the sentence. For example, if a word comes after a determiner such as a, like, this, that, such, any words that come after those specific words could be described as a noun according to English Club. So a relief, a afternoon, the doctor, the teacher, those are nouns if they follow those particular or follow any determiners. So now we move on to common nouns. Common nouns are nouns that are mostly commonly used in the English language. For example, have you seen my dog? The dog is the noun, but it is not specific. They have thousands and thousands of dogs, so that could and is considered a common noun. So now we move on to proper nouns. So if I said my dog Stan, because Stan is his name, no, that is a proper noun because his name is Stan. So now we're being more specific. We're being more specific. Like if I say I was born in November, being specific, so that would be a proper noun. And another type of noun is a concrete noun. Concrete nouns are things that we can physically touch. Like for example, if I say how many stars are there in the universe, the two nouns are stars and universe, and you could touch both of them if you're extremely rich and going to space, right? So now if I concrete noun would be my headphones, because yes, I could physically touch my headphones. So now we move on to abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are the total opposite of the concrete nouns, right? So these are nouns that we can't touch. Like if I say Stefan is extremely strong, I can't touch my strong, or I can't touch my strength. So yes, those are abstract nouns. Another example, their lives are full of sadness. You can't touch sadness, but yet sadness is a noun because of the ending, like I said before. So now we move on to noun phrases. Noun phrases are a group of words or pronouns that could take that form together to produce a noun phrase. For example, I enjoyed the movie. The movie is the noun, but to add a noun phrase into that, we would say I enjoyed the movie. That I enjoyed the experience at the movies. The experience at the movies is a noun phrase. So now move on to niceness, right? So now we move on to what is a positive. A positive are words that you throw into sentences to make it more specific. Like I would say my younger sister Camille. Camille is a when I join Camille, that is the a positive in that sentence, is going to the to college in the US, right? And don't worry guys, I will attach this worksheet to the video so you guys can follow along with me and see the different examples that I'm using, right? So now we move on to nominalization. These are forms of words that are adjectives or verbs that we could change into nouns. Like for example, I would use to consider, right? In order to get the job, John has to consider his pay. The words to consider in that sentence is a verb, but to change that into a noun, we would put with taking his pay into consideration, John took the job. So consideration has turned into a noun, right? So basically, how after taking grammar and usage class and learning about nouns, I have a different thought into what are nouns, and since I'm an English major and plan to continue venturing my masters and higher as well in English, what I've learned through my research about nouns, I could put in everyday life, like, okay, what are nouns, what are a positive, and what are normalizations, and I could put them into sentence structures. And the key word is now that I know what nouns are, I could better, that will help my writing, that will help my speech, that will help my talk. So thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.